It is the Saturday before Easter Sunday, and we do chapter because it is Saturday. Woo, Saturday. Anyway, we're on chapter 12 of book number 4 of Reaper Adventures, which is Protection. Book number 4, Reaper Adventures Protection, chapter 12. And we have 2 chapters, because there's 14 chapters. So after this, we'll have 2 chapters. Yeah, after chapter 12, we have 2 chapters. Holy shit, I did math. Anyway, we're on book number 4, chapter 12. Don't bring your people kids. It's not people kid friendly. I do not have a lot of room on my desk. Oh my goodness gracious. But don't bring your people kids. It's not kid friendly. People kid friendly. Your fur babies are just gonna follow you everywhere because they're your fur babies and they love you. Anyway, don't bring your people kids. It's for mature audiences only. There's no sex scenes or written curse words. I, however, say curse words because that's just what I do. I kind of curse. Got a bit of a potty mouth, but not too bad. But anyway, there is, however, besides the no sex scenes and the no written curse words, there is a fight scene between the Reapers and the first 3 horsemen of the apocalypse, which we've passed. There's a scene as well as a mention of abduction. That's a forming pimple, I think. Ow, god damn it. Fucking pimples, I tell you. There's a scene and mention of abduction, which we've passed. There's a mention of torture and 1 or more scenes of torture. Potentially, I don't know. I say that because there's a demonic character in here. There's also mentions of alcoholism in this chapter. There's not too much violence. There's no fight scenes. There's no torture. There's just a scene of an entrapment. And I will read to clarify, but I figured I'd let you know that because I have been reading through chapters simply because I seem to forget about certain little things that I should have warned you about. Anyway, moving on. You know the reasons now not to bring your people kids. We're on chapter 12, and we have 2 more chapters after this. Holy shit. 2 more chapters. Oh my gosh, this is going by too quick. I gotta catch up on my Reaper Adventures writing. Moving on. Chapter 12. Norman regains consciousness in an unfamiliar place, Stockings and Cloud purring loudly as they kneaded his chest. Because they're cats, they do that. Hello, my little fur baby. Don't worry, Daddy, get into your bathroom. Norman blinked, reached for his glasses, and put them on, slowly remembering what had happened. Norman breathed a sigh of relief when he realized that he was with the Archangel Michael and Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order, mainly because he actually, managed to become free from the demon and the rest of the group last chapter. Yes, that's so true. Moving on. He mentally thanked the creators and got up when Cloud and Stockings began to meow loudly, demanding their food. Because, once again, they're cats. Norman gave them fresh water, fresh food, and cleaned their litter boxes. The Archangel Michael emerged from the bathroom, dressed even though he had just showered. You are Conscience, the Archangel Michael commented when Norman looked at him. You have my thanks for healing me. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order informed me of what occurred while I was unconscious, my bad, correction, unconscious, because he wasn't conscious, he was an extra crispy Archangel. I say that with a laugh, and moving on. The Archangel Michael clarified. You're welcome. Norman mumbled, unsure of what else to say. Archangel Michael informed me that you were able to find the demon and the Nephilim so they could be brought to Eden. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order stated, her arrival from the bedroom unnoticed until now. I have seen your healing abilities, but are you able to track the Nephilim and his allies? Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order questioned. She's so fucking adorable, my little Blackberry. Moving on. I am able to track them so long as there is nothing blocking their presence from being found, Norman answered with a nod of confirmation. What happens if something blocks their presence from being found? Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order inquired. I won't be able to use my tracking spell, and finding them will be a lot more difficult, Norman replied. Difficult, but not impossible, correct? Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order pressed. Not impossible, just difficult, Norman confirmed. I think I got chewed up by gnats. Gnats are annoying, Norman confirmed. Are you able to track them now? Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order asked. Now? Norman repeated with surprise. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order waited for a reply. Good girl. Moving on. I could try to do that now, Norman said. He scanned himself for any lingering presence of his former captors. He extracted a small amount of the demon's lingering presence, recited the tracking spell, and frowned when the lingering presence vanished without beginning to track the individual it belonged to. What happened? Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order questioned. Something is blocking their presence from me. I can still find them. I just need time, Norman told Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order was silent, and then nodded. Norman breathed a mental sigh of relief and began to try to see what was blocking him from finding them as Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order went into the bathroom to take a bath. Because she likes baths. Moving on. Cloud and Stockings had settled down on Norman's lap, assisting him. And my little fur baby girl. Oh, hello, you're in the box. Oh, that's so fucking cute. Cloud and Stockings had settled down on Norman's lap, assisting him in his attempts to discover his former captors. Unfortunately, the day proved fruitless in trying to discover what the block was. Cloud and Stockings had fallen asleep when Norman withdrew from his trance. Norman was tired, and he decided that the floor was the best place to sleep tonight since Cloud and Stockings were already asleep. The Archangel Michael took first watch, while Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order took second watch. Nothing happened that night, save for the barn owl that sounded like a woman screaming while being murdered. Actually, I looked it up. Barn owls, when they make their freaky ass fucking calls, and no, I'm not sorry for my potty mouth, they sound like a woman screeching in bloody murder. It is terrifying if you are awake at 3 o'clock in the morning and you go into the kitchen to to get a drink to help you go to sleep, and you hear this woman, or at least what sounds like a woman, screaming with bloody murder. I hope you're okay over there. You okay over there, Blackberry? It definitely gives the new meaning to holy shit. Moving on. We're continuing now. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order had woken the Archangel Michael, and after he investigated, he had returned to inform her of this. I mean, sounds like a woman being murdered. You're not gonna be a woman and go out there just in case. Moving on. He had then almost instantly fallen asleep again, his sword manifested and in hand, as Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order kept watch once more. The sun rose and the Archangel Michael woke. Oh, hello, my precious. You want to come on up? I got you. You're okay. There you go. The sun rose and the Archangel Michael woke. It's my little fur baby. My precious little fur baby. Only to realize that he wasn't awake. He wasn't dreaming. His vessel no longer dreamed, since it allowed him to possess it. You just gonna lay right there? Okay. Slowly, the Archangel Michael realized that he wasn't the only being in this place. Ah, the handbird! Oh no, the handbird! Ah! There were only 7 beings, excluding the creators, who were able to make an angelic being dream or trap them within a different pocket realm in their minds. The Archangel Michael manifested a sword and whirled around, pressing his blade against Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order's throat. What is it, little girl? Do you not like your paws being touched? But you're so soft, and you're so floofy. Continuing. You are trapped here too? Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. That's dude who's supposed to be speaking, so we're gonna reread that. You are trapped here too? The Archangel Michael inquired. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order cautiously nodded with confirmation. The Archangel Michael withdrew his sword from her throat. Where is here? Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order asked in a quiet voice. I am unsure. The Archangel Michael reluctantly replied. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order's short sword manifested in her hand, and she followed the Archangel Michael as he began to find out which pocket realm they were in. What are you two doing here? A familiar and unfortunately unwelcome voice asked behind Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order and the Archangel Michael. The voice belonged to the Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm. And we're going with a very long title because he has a very long title. If he was here as well, that meant one thing. This pocket realm was unstable and was about to destroy itself. Excuse me, I need a drink break. Sprite. After a while, your throat tends to get a little dry from all the reading. Moving on. You two should not be here. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, stated as Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order and the Archangel Michael turned to face him. Why do I torture myself so? Moving on. We are not here by choice. We were brought here, and it seems as if we are trapped here now. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order explained. Before you ask, I did not bring you two here. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, told them before the question could be voiced. I swear it's an extra 5 seconds just saying his title. Extra 5 seconds, maybe more. Depends. Shit. Pen. Moving on. Are you able to find out who trapped us here, then? The Archangel Michael inquired. I am. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, responded. Why? Yes, I will do this. The apocalypse is not near, so I must. He told Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order before she could ask him why. He put on a pair of gloves and took their hands, the green of his eyes overwhelming both the pupils and whites of his eyes and gleaming like the river Styx. I almost feel like I spelled that wrong, but I don't know if I did. Moving on. He found the individual who had brought the Archangel Michael, as well as Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order to this unstable pocket realm, grabbed the link before they could destroy it, and pulled the individual to this unstable pocket realm, trapping them here as well. The demonic prince realized that he was trapped and got up, brushing the ash off of him, and turning to face the Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm. He swallowed with nervousness as the Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, walked over to him. I swear, I don't know why I give them, but it's kinda, moving on. Release them with no tricks or lingering attachments, and I will do the same for you. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, ordered. What happens if I don't listen? the demonic prince asked with a smirk to mask his growing fear. Then I will reveal who you were, the Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, replied with a small, knowing smile. The name that you once carried still holds power over you, he continued, not telling the Archangel Michael or Princess of the Angelic Order that the demonic prince was terrified behind that emotionless expression. I release them. They are free to leave with no tricks or lingering attachments, the demonic prince said after considering his options. Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order already knew his demonic name, rank, and how many legions were under his command. He didn't want her to know his angelic name, his former angelic standing, or his former angelic rank before he had been cast down. Cast down. I do believe it's cast down, not cast out. I'm gonna have to look at that. The Archangel Michael and Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order almost instantly vanished, transported back to their physical bodies. The demon studied the Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm. Aren't you a natural and neutral force within every pocket realm, minor realm, and major realm? The demonic prince inquired. I am. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, confirmed. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Moving on. Then why did you interfere? The demonic prince questioned. The apocalypse is not close at hand. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, answered. Oh, the demonic prince mumbled. He hated admitting, mentally or otherwise, that the Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm's statement made perfect sense. May I be released? The demonic prince quietly asked. I release you. You are free to leave with no tricks or lingering attachments. The Archangel Azrael, First Reaper and Angel of Death, Gatekeeper of the Spirit Realm, said. The demonic prince didn't linger in the unstable pocket realm and returned to his physical form, waking from his meditation. I could add a little twist to that. War was staring at him, his fiery red eyes the color of blood. The demonic prince knew that if the color of War's eyes turned from fiery red orbs to the color of blood, he wasn't happy. What did I do? The demonic prince cautiously asked, instantly regretting his question as War's hands wrapped around his throat, squeezing it and cutting off his air supply, tightening his grip with the demonic prince's every exhalation, until the demonic prince couldn't help but attempt to free himself. Because he's a demon. So he's not gonna actively show that moving on. War released the demonic prince then, letting him gasp for air and regain his breath before crouching down beside the demonic prince. Force my brother Death's hand to do what he just did, and I will make sure you have no physical form to return to. War hissed as chaos appeared, confirming his threat to be a statement of fact. Do I make myself clear, demon? War growled. You make yourself crystal clear. In fact, you couldn't be more clear, the demonic prince responded with a smile and a nod. War studied the demonic prince and gave a nod when he was satisfied with the demonic. Anyway, moving on. War responded with a smile and a nod. War studied the demonic prince and gave a nod when he was satisfied that the demonic prince was not lying. Good, War said as he stood up and walked away. Chaos vanished, and the demonic prince reminded himself that certain individuals he would never win against in a fair fight or an unfair fight. Those individuals were the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The demonic prince decided to never trap the Archangel Michael or Princess Ariel of the Angelic Order in a self-destructive, unstable pocket realm ever again. War's threat wasn't idle, after all, and the demonic prince didn't want to possess anyone or be terribly weakened to the point of being destroyed by hellfire. That had nearly happened once already in Eden's prison, and it hadn't been pleasant by any means. The demonic prince cautiously touched his throat and withdrew his hand, a small drop of blood on his fingers. I guess their protection only goes so far. So, make a note to self to never trap anyone in unstable, self-destructive pocket realm. That way you won't be messing with... That way you won't be messing with family of theirs, and you'll have a physical form, the demonic prince whispered to himself. With that mental note forever burned into his brain, he got up and woke the Nephilim up with a cup of coffee. Coffee. Continuing. Payne noticed the half-dried blood on the demonic prince's neck and wondered if he should say something. He decided not to and quietly sipped his cup of coffee. Oh my god, I'm torturing myself with a fucking cup of coffee. I haven't had coffee in a while. Moving on. Their protection only goes so far, the demonic prince told Payne. Huh? Payne asked with confusion. Don't mess around with their oldest half-brother, the demonic prince stated. Whose oldest half-brother? Payne questioned, still confused. War, famine, and pestilences. Their loyalties run much deeper than their protection, the demonic prince clarified. I mean, I can't blame them. I'll keep it in mind, though, Payne said. Thanks, Payne added. The demonic prince nodded to show Payne that he had heard him, and then wondered just how deep their loyalties to family ran. He decided to test that at a very far point in the future. And that is the end of chapter 12. We have chapter 13, and then we have chapter 14 with the epilogue. So basically, at the end of this month, we'll be starting book number 5. If I do my math correct, which I'm pretty sure I am, because we all know how bad I am at math. Math sucks. Math is definitely not my favorite, and I suck at it. Moving on. That was the end of chapter 12. Chapter 13 will be probably next Saturday. I'm trying to keep up with the Saturdays rather than the Mondays. But chapter 13 will be uploaded next week. I have some accounts if any of you are all interested. I have a Wattpad account, which is at Tempesta771. Actually, if you are interested, you will, you could look that up quite easily if you download the Wattpad app. Try and figure out how to link it into the bio or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's my Wattpad account, which is at Tempesta771. I have a TikTok account, which is at AirdronCraven2. I have an Instagram account. No, there's no uppercases or spaces in that. There usually isn't. I have an Instagram account, which is Tempesta Braveheart, no uppercases or space. I have a Facebook, which is under the name Airdron Craven. I also have a Snapchat, which is also under the name Airdron Craven, except my Snapchat does not have uppercases or space, unlike my Facebook. And we're all watching my YouTube, which is under the name Tempesta Braveheart. Obviously, it's YouTube. It's going to have uppercases and a space. Well, let's hope they don't copyright claim me for the music that I put in the background. I swear they love to do that, but moving on. Those are the accounts. We have 2 more chapters, and then we'll be moving on to book number 5. And I have bookies. So, damn. Okay. We are done with chapter 12. Chapter 12 is complete. Chapter 13 is next week. You know the reasons not to bring your people kids. You know the accounts if you're interested. So peace out, Girl Scouts. Sorry, I had to have a drink break in the middle of that. Peace out, Girl Scouts, and enjoy the mental hilarity.